this evening. Okay, you guys, we are at the top of the hour, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you all so much for attending our Fix presentation. My name is your Queen Connectress, Miss Marnita Casa, and I'm your humble hostess for this evening. It is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, he dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out, share his information with the masses, and this was done by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So, without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivy.
All right, all right. Thank you for that introduction, Miss Casa, and thank you for all the hard work and everything that you've been putting in together. I know some of you guys have been seeing series I've been doing, Hanging with Marnita, because she's also on a weight loss or fat loss journey. And you guys, if you want to keep up with her, what she's doing, she's going to have a whole new series going on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to her channel to follow her journey. In fact, she's got a 1 year journey she's about to do series coming up in the next week or so. So subscribe to her on YouTube and you can see her journey along the way. So welcome to everybody else. As Miss Casa said, my name is Brandon Ivy from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of a crypto education company called ILCA, Ivy League Crypto Academy. You might say, well, what in the world are you doing talking about health and wellness? Well, in my 25 years, I do have a lot of experience in the health and wellness space also. I was vice president of sales and marketing for one company. I was the corporate spokesperson doing corporate presentations for another company, but it's been a while since I've been back in this space. I've been in the crypto space now for 7-8 years, and I decided I wanted to come back to the direct selling space, but I needed to come back to something that was going to make sense. You know, I did attempt to build in the direct selling on a digital project a year ago. We did $2.5 million in volume in 8 months, reached the top positions of that opportunity. But it's been 10 months since I have had a chance to really get back in this space. And I put the fillers out to my community that if they saw anything that was good, that made sense, to send over to me. That really didn't matter what it was. I know we just started our health division in my ILCA, but I also turned 48 years old last month, and I am now realizing the benefits of maintaining a good, healthy lifestyle. I have a lot of friends and family members that are struggling with different health challenges, having strokes and heart attacks, and there's a lot of hospital visits and even some funerals. And I say, you know, what good is making money if you're not going to be around to be able to enjoy it and spend more time with your family where that really even matters. So a friend of mine told me, Brandon, there's this company that's been out for a couple of years, but they've got a product that's launching last month. Now, this conversation happened at the end of June. So they've got a product that is launching next month that the world hasn't seen yet, and they're doing something different and very unique. You got to try it out. Say, if you'd like this, you're gonna love this. You're gonna want to work with it. I said, all right, well, let's try it out. And that's what we did. We got the first shipment came the first week of July, and it's called pHix. And it really is that. Fix your drink. Those of you who were just on my live, I was in the swimming pool. I literally just got out not too long ago. But I showed it off. It looks like this. And it's something that you just put in your drink. And it's any drink at that. And to my surprise, we started to see immediate results, not just, maybe 30 to 60 days. I thought it was going to take at least 60 days. We started to see immediate results. But before I get too excited, let me give you this disclaimer. These testimonials are for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something learned with this presentation. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any use. Individual results may vary. Now, did you know that we are currently going through a national emergency right now? You know, if I were to go to any American city back in the 40s and 50s, you know, Americans walking around looked like this. But if I were to go to any American city today, we look like this. So what happened? What happened? Our lifestyles is what happened. Our lifestyles has led to excessive body fat that can lead to health challenges. Challenges like cardiovascular diseases, where we have increased body fat, especially visceral fat, is associated with a higher risk of heart disease, hypertension, and even stroke. We have type 2 diabetes. We have joint immobility issues. You know, carrying that excess weight can put additional stress on all of your joints. We have respiratory problems where obesity can contribute to respiratory issues. And then this can even lead to certain cancers, including breast, colon, and liver cancers, due to chronic factors like chronic inflammation and hormonal balances. But if you don't understand what visceral fat actually is, take a look at this video.
A lean belly leads to a healthier, longer life. So when we measure around our waist, we're really measuring this gelatin fat. You see how closely packed together the organs are here? You need that amount of fat. That's healthy. But over here, this is unfortunately what a lot of us are dealing with. All that excess fat surrounding your organs. Your organs are separated by this, basically this toxic goop. I call it an alien invader. And I want to talk to everyone a little bit about what's happening inside your abdomen and why having a lean belly is such a key to good health. So you're walking around with too much abdominal fat. This fat you're looking at is visceral fat. It doesn't just sit there. It truly is toxic goop encircling all of your organs. It's increasing inflammation. It actually secretes chemicals that increase inflammation throughout your body. But it also affects your cardiovascular system. It increases over time your blood pressure, amongst other things. And as all these parameters are changing, your abdomen, that visceral belly fat, is doing other things. It's increasing production of something called interleukin-6. This chemical further increases inflammation throughout your body. And as this happens, something else really interesting is occurring. Your metabolism is being governed by this excess body fat. Adiponectin is affected. And what does it do when you don't have enough of it? It tells you to store more belly fat. So it's a vicious cycle to poor health. Your liver is overwhelmed with cholesterol. Well, what does that lead to? Plaque buildup in your arteries. And when you get plaque buildup, what happens next? Oftentimes, I see you in the ER, fatal heart attack, and everyone always says, what could I have done differently? Well, the answer is right here now, you've got to target excess belly fat. Belly fat leads to heart disease, cancer, stroke, arthritis, type 2 diabetes, even sexual dysfunction. And I don't want everyone to have to deal with that. Well, what happens if you actually get rid of belly fat and develop a leaner belly? You know what? Studies show you'll actually be smarter. You'll sleep better. Sounds good to me. You'll have a healthier heart. Better sex. They look pretty happy, don't they? Even more money. Less money spent on medical bills, more money to travel the world. Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Now, one thing that we know is people want to lose weight, but actually you want to lose fat. And it's been challenging for many different reasons, like having a sedentary lifestyle. I've been self-employed for 12 years now. On my birthday, July 13th, 2012, I walked off my job and moved to my house. So my day started off by rolling out of bed, going a couple of feet to my office and sitting at my desk, but I'm still sitting. Many Americans have sedentary jobs and spend a significant amount of time sitting, reducing their overall physical activity and making weight loss more difficult. We have poor dietary habits. High consumption of processed foods, sugary drinks, and fast food contributes to excessive calorie intake and poor nutrition, hindering fat loss efforts. Lack of marketing and even accessibility. Unhealthy foods are often heavily marketed and more easily accessible than healthier options. I mean, it is cheaper to go down to McDonald's. Well, actually, I did do that the other day and realized I had to pay how much money for a cheeseburger and fries? But even that is still cheaper than the healthy foods in the grocery store. But people don't know. This leads to poor dietary choices. Lack of education. There is often a lack of knowledge about proper nutrition, portion control, and effective exercise strategies for weight loss, making it difficult for individuals to achieve their goals. Then you have psychological barriers. How many of you are stress eaters or emotional eating? Now, lack of motivation can also significantly impact an individual's ability to adhere to a weight loss plan and make sustainable lifestyle changes. And it's not like we haven't tried. We've tried these things in the past. I grew up with my mom playing Richard Simmons on repeat. I saw people jump on Taebo with Billy Blanks, and next thing you know, they think they're ninjas. We've had the weight loss meal plans like Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers. We had the celebrity endorsers like Michael Thurmond, Susan Powder, and even Jillian Michaels. And these are things that are never going to stop. It's never going to go away. The health and wellness industry will always be here. And there's always going to be new ways to attack the same problem. But here is what pHix is doing. And this is very unique. Take a look at this. Now, what is pHix? Well, pHix is the only supplement of its kind, an all-natural, stimulant-free drink mix that supports your fat loss journey. Unlike other products on the market, pHix works with your body, not against it, to promote a healthier and a slimmer you. All natural ingredients. We believe in the power of nature. pHix is made with premium natural ingredients that support weight loss without harmful chemicals or stimulants. And speaking of stimulant-free, say goodbye to the jitters and the crashes. pHix gives you the benefits of a weight loss supplement without the downsides. 100% natural, gluten-free, vegan, no side effects, and it's patented. This burns fat smarter, not harder. pHix works by triggering the warming mechanism of the brown fat in your body, which can support fat loss and overall health. When your body is in a warming state, it burns that unwanted adipose fat tissue. Plus, pHix is designed to be a nutritious addition to your daily routine, making fat loss more enjoyable. Now, this works with any kind of drinks, especially with adult beverages. Now, there's science behind why that is, but simply mix pHix with any beverage you choose and enjoy. It's a fun, tasty way to support your weight loss goals. So how and why this works is, one, you have high fat intake, and that fat intake gets stored as visceral fat, as white adipose tissue. pHix then activates the BAT thermogenic response, which triggers 9 hours of fat burning achieved. Now, for those of you who don't understand some of the key ingredients, here's a quick video that one of our members, Leonard Long, created. In fact, I even just heard from my upline that Leonard actually is in Vegas right now with some of our upline members. Had a quick meet and greet up there. So he drove 4 hours to meet up with them, but he made this video here. Take a look.
I don't think people understand just how powerful nature can be in our weight loss journey. Let's dive into something amazing. Let me introduce you to Adaphyte trademark, sold in the market as pHix. This revolutionary extract is changing how we tackle fat and metabolism, all thanks to the humble hops plant. pHix is crafted using a special patent-pending process to create a powerful mature hops extract, MHE. It activates your brown adipose tissue, turning up your body's thermogenic response. And guess what? It's all natural, with no color, no taste, and can be mixed into any drink, even your favorite cocktail. Unlike prescription drugs, pHix is free from harmful side effects, caffeine, and gluten. It's safe, effective, and plant-derived. The magic lies in the mature hops extracts and the science behind them. This extract is more potent and bioavailable than anything studied before. Scientists have cracked the code, making pHix a game changer in weight loss. So why wait? Join the revolution and discover the natural power of pHix today.
And you're literally just one snap away, as I showed in the pool today. You know, my journey only began 30 days ago. I am not an expert. I am not an expert on fat loss and weight loss, and I don't need to be. I'm like the guy in the airplane. I don't know how the engine works as long as it can get me from LA to Florida or wherever my destination is. For whatever reason, this works. And my own journey, I started this at 216 pounds at the beginning of July. I ended up all the way down to 206. I got off the product just to see what would happen for about almost a week. I went up to 211. I got back on it. And now I'm hovering in between this morning I was 208.4. So I hover in between 208 to 209 pounds. My goal is to get below 200 and then to add muscle weight onto my body. That's my goal. And this is literally just snap that fat away. It's as simple as that. You can put it in any beverage that you choose. Even some people I haven't tried this yet, just squirting it directly into their mouth. It's odorless and it's tasteless or underneath their tongue, but you can do that. But I just put it in my drink. When we manufacture and package all of the products in-house, understand that this just started shipping last month. We were a part of the first batch. They got our hands on it. We just launched in Australia. In fact, the first diamond just got promoted in Australia and also Canada, and it will be available soon all around the world. Now, if you want to just try this as a customer, you can get 30-day pack for $99 just as a customer, or you can choose to become a distributor. And as a distributor, the cost is $199.95 plus tax and shipping and a $29.95 annual membership fee. You're going to get 72 snaps. And now for the next month, you get a discount. So you get a 30-day supply for $79. If you are just a customer, it's still $99. So there's benefits to being a distributor and also the ability to earn affiliate commissions if you decided to share pHix with anybody else. Now, I want to show you another video of members that are not paid actors, but these are individuals who are already in the system, in the business. In fact, the guy with the cowboy hat on, his name is Byron. He is my upline. So take a look what they have to say about this product.
What can I get you?
Whiskey meat, please.
Yes, sir. Would you like that diet?
Yeah, perfect.
Well, as a trainer, I'll be honest, like I've always told my clients right away when we start the fitness journey to cut off alcohol. And what I just saw.
Does that work in white?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Hit me up. I'm a national board certified health and wellness coach. But honestly, my passion has always been fat loss for people, and I've been doing that since 2015.
Having got a chance to glimpse at what's getting ready to be launched here, what's got you excited about that?
Truthfully, as you can see, I'm a big guy myself, so losing weight's something I'm interested in.
Getting rid of their glass of wine at night or, a beer or two on the weekend, it is hard to do. And when they do that, they feel like they're set back and, they don't feel good about themselves. And so this is amazing.
I've specialized in bringing disruptive innovation to market. And the thing that I'm looking at here with this industry and actually with this product is the ability to impact people's quality of life like we've never seen before in an accelerated way.
Can I get diet beer?
Sir.
I caught lightning in a bottle before, and this is the same feeling. A disruptive product in the industry, when people see really what it is and the science and the research that's backing it, it's a no-brainer for someone like me.
Does it work in soda?
Yes, it absolutely does.
We have all the pieces for the explosion, but we need this match to just get launched in, and when it hits, you just go, whoa. That's what we're sitting on. Because we have something that no one's ever seen before. We're bringing something in the marketplace that no one's ever seen before. And somebody earlier mentioned lightning in a bottle. Yeah, we got lightning in a bottle, but we got more than just a flash.
I think we have something that people, again, and I keep coming back to this because I think this is the biggest piece. It's the community. The product is awesome, but the people are even better. And I think that's what holds it together.
Now, I got to tell you guys, we have a lot more testimonials that we would love to share with you guys. And I want to say that this is the end of the presentation side. So if you've got to run, you want to get back to the person who invited you. Let them know, hey, this sounds fantastic. I want to try it out. I want to get positioned. We are so early on this. Our team is only 30 days old, and we're just getting started. If I can do this, you can do this. I don't have to be the expert. I don't know all the ingredients and the science and stuff behind it, but I can still do a presentation, and so can you. So we invite you to get started with us. Stick around. I'm going to offer, if there's anybody here that would like to share their testimonial, let me know. Type it in the chat box for us. But I am going to show a little bit more about the compensation side in just a moment. So if there's anybody that has, they have a testimonial they'd like to share about this, type it in the chat box. Let me know. I will share this. I had an unintended benefit as well, that I started sleeping better and I started having vivid dreams. And with these vivid dreams, I didn't know why, where it's, it's just in passing. I didn't think about it until I was listening to others give testimonials. And a couple of people kept saying the same thing. I was like, so that's a cool benefit. Same thing as we've had some people that had their sugar levels leveled out almost immediately. We've had others where their blood pressure. Now, even me stating that is in no way stating that this is a product that is going to cure any diseases, calm your sugar levels and your blood pressure and all of that stuff. And no, that's not what I'm saying. Individual results vary. I'm only sharing what others have actually gone through. So let me go ahead and go into, somebody's requesting Marnita's testimony. Marnita, I know Marnita is having some internet issues, so I'm not sure if she's going to be able to. Marnita, are you there still? I'm not sure if she'd be able to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we
I'm
have a request for your testimonial.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was just talking to Brandon about it earlier and I was going crazy. I'm going to try to keep this short because we have other things we need to do. But you guys, we are okay, so like Mr. Ivy said, my 1-year anniversary about a year ago, I decided that I was going to get healthier. I was going to stop with the roller coaster and I was going to get serious about it. And I did. But there were hurdles that I kept running into, walls that I could just not get over. And it was starting to make me feel a little down on myself. I'm not going to lie. But everything happens for a reason. And so when Mr. Ivy brought this product to me, I was like, okay, because I had spent so much money on everything else already that I really didn't want to have to do that again. But I gave it a look, and what they were talking about was everything that I was hearing about during my research, looking for an answer. And these people were saying, and they were saying it was right here in this little product. So I took the product. The first week, I dropped like 4 pounds. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it because I wasn't doing any crazy dieting. In fact, it was over the 4th of July weekend. So I was getting my eat on. I was having me a couple of beers. We were having fun. And so losing weight and all that wasn't even on my mind. And the pounds just dropped. Now I stabilized, and that's okay. Because what happened next is what's most important. My body started to transform, okay? I started to see a waistline I hadn't seen since before I had my second baby. My legs had started to not look so, let's say, lumpy. I have a cellulite thing. And that stuff just looked like it started clearing up. Even my mom was like, Marnita, you are looking good. Now, mind you, you guys, I have to be honest with you. I'm not out there, like Mr. Ivy said, I'm not out there eating McDonald's like that. I'm not doing anything like that. I am walking at least 20 minutes every day. I do lift weights and everything like that. So it's definitely going to help. But this product has given me results that I haven't seen in years, you guys. So I am super, super excited, not only for my journey, but for your journey. Because if I'm seeing results like this, I know you guys are going to see them too. Back to you, Mr. Ivy.
Well, thank you for sharing, Ms. Casa. And I've been hearing that all around. In fact, I haven't heard anyone that has not had good positive results from using this product. It's just phenomenal, especially with the no side effects and no jitters and no crashes from this. I want to give someone else no. Melanie. Yeah, Melanie, I want to bring you up too. Share yours. Hold on, let me bring you up. All right, go ahead, Melanie.
Can you hear me now, Brandon?
Yes, I can.
Oh God, Marnita, girl, your testimony continues to encourage. But I'm gonna tell you guys, this thing that we have here, y'all have no idea. You are talking with a 42-year insulin type 1 diabetic. And over the years, I have struggled with, the fat loss fat around my middle. And the insulin does that to you. It can if you're not doing all the right things. And over the past 4 to 5 years, I've been struggling not only with that, but with a little depression as well. With my parents who both had passed away within those years. And, eating and stress and everything else can also put that extra belly fat on you. But, when you have all that brown, crazy, toxic fat there, you try to do the best you can to get rid of it. Well, when Brandon and Marnita told us about this and Herschel Crow, oh my goodness, I said, you know what? I might as well go ahead and try it. I've tried everything else. I really didn't think it was going to work. I really didn't. So, but I'm going to tell you, I've been on this since July the 12th. And since July 12th, and I have to say within the first 2 to 3 days, I noticed a difference already. I could feel something happening inside, almost like a churning or a burning of some sort, not painful, but just something happening. And within those 3 to 4 days, I started feeling like my sides were kind of, I could see something happening. But within the month that I've been on this, I have lost 5 pounds. 5 pounds. And not only that, a good friend of mine who is in Atlanta, he went on it at the same time I did. And he had to call me and say, Mel, I don't believe this. You actually have something that worked for me now, because I've tried so many different things. And he had went down from a size 211 in weight down to 203. And he's been on it the same amount of time I have. So he was surprised as well. So he became a distributor as well. So
All right.
I am really thankful to Brandon and the team and the community for bringing this to me. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, Melanie, for sharing that as well. All right. So now I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on the company side. So let me share screen again. Now, I talked about the product itself of pHix, but pHix is a part of a company called Marketplace Global Extreme, and they've got a suite of products that they are responsible for, from health and wellness, personal care, household, vehicle, weight management, and even travel. Oops, wrong side. Travel, hotels, airfare, resorts, vacation homes, all inclusives, group travel, curated trips, and cruises. They have a global footprint. Now, what that means is pHix is not shipping to every country yet. But if you have contacts and business partners in other parts of the world where pHix is not shipping, they can still sign up and at least get positioned and be ready for when the product does ship to their country. That's what happened in Australia. Australia, those members got in. They started getting their teams ready to go. And then pHix started opened up, I think it was last week, shipping into Australia. And they're starting with the bang. Same with Canada. And so people can still sign up. They can't get the order of pHix, but they can, at least get maybe the travel side for now, just to be in the system. So now let's talk about on the compensation plan for those that actually want to share the affiliate side. This is optional. This is not mandatory. But if you see that this works for you, you might want to tell somebody else. Well, why not be rewarded for doing so? So if you do share this with others, You will earn a $40 direct sale commission for anybody that decides to become a distributor. The same thing that just will happen with Melanie. In fact, Melanie, I think you just got promoted to bronze. So if you share it with two people, one on your left, one on your right, you are now a bronze member. You just made $80. Now, if you were to share it with 4 people, 2 on your left and 2 on your right, you're a silver. Now, you might say, well, Brandon, wait a minute. What if I know more than 2 people? What happens to the third person and beyond? Well, the third person and beyond is going to fall under the next available position on your organization on the left or the right side, thus creating spillover. Now, those of you who have been a part of my community for a while, you know what happened when I did something similar more than a year ago. And yet some of you were sitting on top of $1 million worth of volume and you had nothing to do with it. You were just smart enough to get positioned before I went crazy with this. And so I'm doing the same thing now. We're only 30 days in. You know, I have a goal to reach the top. And so somehow those other people are going to fall. So you can get credit for work you didn't even do. But if you do have 2 on your left and 2 on your right, you will now hit the rank of silver. And they call it earn your silver dog tags. I really didn't know what that meant the first time I saw it until I got something in the mail from them. Came in a little package like this, and it was actually dog tags like this. Silver dog tags with the X. So I'm wearing mine right now. So some of you will be getting yours this month. I know Marnita hit silver. I know Mike Nowalski he's a gold member now. And some of you guys are bronze. And so you're right on that bubble. So we want to become silver producing machines. You would have made approximately $200 back. But by doing this, we are building why I'm also here is the residual income. Residual income. That last company that I was a part of last year that I was able to do $2.5 million in volume, we had thousands of people on our team. The problem was that was only one time. If I wanted to make the same amount of money the next year, I would have to build the same size organization all over again. That's not how it works in the health and wellness industry, because if you have a product and you like it, you're going to buy the product again next month. Like I did. I got off the Phyx. I said, oh no, I went back up to 211. I need that product. So now you have this residual income that's continuing to build. This is not get rich quick. If anybody told you that, I'm sorry they lied to you. It's get rich faster, but not overnight success. It depends on how fast you want to work this. We had a person that hit diamond in Australia in less than 30 days. That's possible. And just for you, well, what's a diamond? Diamond is you have 20,000 volume points on either side. But you want to become a silver producing factory, and here's why as well. The residual income. Just 12 on your left and 12 on your right, that's $300 to $500 a month residual income. Do you know what that also covers? That covers your monthly auto ship of $79. So now you're not coming out of pocket, and you're basically getting the product free every 30 days. What if you had 100 on your left and 100 on your right? Now we're talking $1,500 a month residual income. What about having a full-time income? $5,000 to $8,000 a month, 300 to 500 members on your team on either side. That's a full-time income in most places in America. But let me tell you what gets me excited. I don't roll out of bed for less than $10,000. $1,000 on your left and your right is $15,000 a month. Now we're talking. Now we're talking lower middle class in California, where I live. You know, $15,000 a month, you're barely making it. But 1,000 on your left, 1,000 on your right, how fast can you do that? And we're not talking about you yourself. This is a team effort. I personally plan on enrolling 500 by myself. That's how serious I am about this. And I'm not looking at where I'm going to be 30 days from now, but more like by the end of this year and 1 year from now. I've got certain goals to make this happen. Talking about 10,000 on your left and your right, 50,000 on your left and your right. This is a product that I believe is going to go viral. When word starts getting out, I was just even speaking with Linda today about this. She was telling me, hey, I found out about it. You know, I said, nobody knows about this yet. She said, I found out. People are starting to talk. And if you don't talk to other people first, somebody else will. But on the grand scheme of things, nobody knows about this yet. This hasn't gone viral yet. So again, let me close as a disclaimer that all of these testimonials are for educational, informational purposes only. With this, none of this is to be a substitute for professional and medical advice. Make sure that you get to your medical professional if you have questions about how anything works for your own body. Now, also, since I did make the decision that I'm going to run this and build this hard, since I made that decision, we are organizing ourselves. So right now, this is the month of July is practice. This is practice. I'm practicing doing presentations. I'm practicing on getting the language down, getting into the flow, understanding. You guys know more about health and wellness than I do in some cases, especially when it comes to weight loss. This has not been my field of expertise. But I say that to say that it doesn't have to be able to do this business and share it with others. So we've made it even easier. I actually own my own marketing company as well. And so since I own my own marketing company, we are putting together a funnel system that you guys can use that's optional. It's not mandatory. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. In fact, the company themselves is coming up with something that everybody will have access to that is basic for no charge. I'm just a professional. And I always like having something different than what 100,000 people are using. So our own company, we've created our own funnel system, and this is still a work in progress. We're still adding things to this and getting the flow of how we want it to work. But you can have a page that looks like this. It has the promotional video on it, information about what pHix is, how it works, why choose pHix. It'll have your picture right on here. Sign me up today. If somebody were to click on sign me up today, it takes them to a page like this where that person can put their information is. Now, this is important. You're also building your list. So when somebody fills out this information, they're going to start getting autoresponder email follow-ups to your contacts to tell them what to do next. Once you click on I'm ready to get started, then they go straight to your sign-up page for the pHix product to become a distributor, or if they may want to be just a customer. There's people out there that say, I just want to be a customer. So we got that as well. Another page we're working on as well is the more info page, our secondary page, where welcome to the pHix information and testimonial page. So here we're going to have videos. We're going to have testimonial videos. We also have, I recorded a short presentation video. That's only 13 minutes long.
As a disclaimer.
So you don't have to do the presentation. In fact, if you have somebody that says, I want more information on that fat loss product you've been talking about, you send them to the funnel page here. It's going to give them everything they need to know, even a presentation that they can choose to watch if they have a busy schedule and they can't make it to any of the live presentations here. I have a quick 13-minute video that breaks down what this opportunity is all about. Now, the cost of this system right now was $29.99 a month. This price will be going up because there's more that I haven't shown you yet that I will be in the future, but you're getting a whole back office to track all of your customers, your contacts, your list. You can create and send emails to them as well, straight from your back office. So that price is going up October 1st to $49. So you want to get it now while you can at $29. But again, this is optional. This is not mandatory. You don't have to use any of these services. I just like to provide more and extra to help our team. Also, we're going to have our own community on Telegram. We're not doing Facebook group, but we have a Telegram group. And we're going to be sending out shortly a registration so that you have to register to be admitted to. This is a private group. It's not open for the public. So you cannot add people who are just curious and want to see what's going on. They've got to be a member of our community. And in our Telegram group, you're going to be able to have access to our schedule of events, where we will have our schedule of what our presentation is going to be like. I'm encouraging you guys to do your own presentations as well. So I will upload the slides that I use. Anybody can use it. We have another team that's going to be translating it into Spanish to be doing Spanish presentations. We're also going to have a section for testimonials. So if you have testimonials you want to share, you'll be able to upload it there and share it with everybody. We're also going to have our general chat where we're giving you updates and information. So that's going to be our one hub where you want to go to get all information about what we're doing with our community. But we are literally just getting started, and we want to take you for the ride as well. Where you need to go to order, if you want to order this, is my company, ilcamarketing.com, ilcamarketing.com. So come here to order it for $29.95 per month, and we'll get you set up and ready to go. So that is it. That is the end of our presentation today. I hope you guys learned something new. As always, that's the point. We are going to have a massive organization. It's going to start with you guys. Timing and positioning. They say timing and positioning isn't everything. No. At the beginning, timing and positioning is everything. Nobody knows about this yet. Are you going to be the one to tell them about it? Snap that fat away. Let's have some fun. Let's get the product in your hand. And let's see how many lives we could change in the process. The next presentation that I will be doing will be Monday. I'm going to continue doing the Blitz all next week. So I'll be doing 2 presentations a day, one at 12 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday. Friday, I will do one at 12 p.m. I'm not doing it Friday night, but Monday through Thursday from 12 p.m. I'm in California. That's 9 a.m., 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., Monday through Thursday. It's the same link you're on right now. All you have to do is invite. And if you have any testimonials that you guys want to share, send Miss Marnita Casa a message so that we'll have you queued up and ready to go on the next presentation that you'd like to share your testimonials. I'm still kind of playing with this. I might do testimonials in the evening rather than in the morning, but I'm having that morning one for our international members as well, so that they can join, because I think at 9 a.m. my time, maybe 5 or 6 p.m. in UK time and African time, 5, 6 p.m. their time. So we've got 2 to cover all the time zones. So with that, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys on the next pHix presentation on Monday morning for me. Take care. Bye-bye.